There are misunderstanding between Adibane Kebang, one invalid group and another is valid group. On 24th General Conference come election selection process of Adibane Kebang office bearers witness utter violence and ABK constitution provision, lack of transparency, adoptions of unfair means, premeditated election selection process, sabotage of search committee members, particularly violations of Article 9 and Article 44 of Adibane Kebang Constitution. On dated 27 October 2018 at around 6 p.m., the then Adibane Kebang President Sri Tony Pertin declared the names of search committee members which was supposed to be done on 10 October 2018 as per bylaw of Adibane Kebang, and thereby in late hours of the evening conducted the election selection process of Adibane Kebang office bearers. But despite of abrupt resignation from the chairman search committee, members citing unlawful activities and unfair means adopted in the election selection process of Adibane office bearers, and without seeking assent from the chairman search committee, he declared the election results on 28 October 2018. That being aggrieved by gross anomalies and violations of the Adibane Kebang constitutional provisions, members of Adi community submitted representation to the Adibane Kebang President Sri Tony Pertin, and despite huge protests and repeated requests, public grievances were not attended, which compelled one of the signatories, Sri Oin Moyong, to seek justice in the Additional District Session Judge Court, Pasigat, challenging the legality and validity of election conducted by the Adibane Kebang President, Sri Tony Pertin. Oin Moyong alleged that the Adibane Kebang President with other leaders have played dubious role and tactically misused their powers and positions and maliciously adopted unfair means to elect their projected candidates. The electoral process was completely manipulated by the Adibane Kebang President in the 2018 General Conference cum election selection process of Adibane Kebang office bearers. This news we want to spread through media so that the people understand the reality. Here with me, the pioneers are Kangkiram Padun, Tatung, Tapum Jamo, Okeng Tatung, and then Rerin Yurang, Yasan Passing. They are the real pioneer. They established Adibane Kebang during 2005. 2005, it was registered as an NGO. We do have CBOs like village level Kebang, and then area level Kebang, and the Bogum Mukang, which is inter-district Kebang, we do have, which are implementing the Adi laws, and that are not registered. But our Adibane Kebang is an NGO. It has been registered under Society Act of 1860, so it is purely a society. This is an NGO. But unfortunately, the office bearers of Adibane Kebang, they did not renew it since last 11 years. It was left there. And Shri Okom Yosung, Present Secretary General of Adibane Kebang, he filed RTI to the authority of register, and they got information that Adibane Kebang is invalid since last 11 years. Since there is invalid, if Adibane Kebang is invalid, there will be no office, there will be no office bearer. It was an abandoned NGO. So that news has reacted to the pioneers and other Adi senior citizens group, and therefore the senior citizens, the pioneer of this Adibane Kebang, they convened a meeting, what is called Dapong Kebang, in general conference. In that general conference, invited all the people who are knowledgeous or intellectuals and who are doing social activities on the Adi land. They were invited from 6-7 district people, Adi people attended in the meeting. And in that meeting, Gatam Borang, the present president of Adibane Kebang, and Okom Yosung, and Obeng Yomso, the district president of Adibane Kebang, and Todol Pertin, district president of Adibane Kebang, Tangat Tagbo, vice president of Apex, all of them were invited, and they came, they attended in the meeting, and they took participation in the meeting on the discussion that after having a long threadbare discussion, the meeting members decided that there should, an interim body should be formed, and that interim body should renew our Adibane Kebang and and within 6 months that interim body should conduct fresh election. Accordingly, the resolution was read out on the Kebang Hall, and they, Gatom Borang and other his office bearers also accepted the decision. This meeting was held on 11 March 2019. We, Adisar civilized society, we shall have to settle our matters amicably through discussion or peace committee, etc. Last time, one peace committee was constituted by present incumbent Adibane Kebang under chairmanships of Obeng Yomso, the district president of Adibane Kebang of Invalid Group. On that meeting, we attended, but Gatom Borang and Okom Yosung, President and General Secretary General, not attended. Not attended means they denied the peace committee. These things we don't want. We want to settle it. So this press conference, through this press conference, we want to spread the news. Normally, the government officers, they cannot be head of the NGO because they are in the holding government service, and they must obtain sanction from the government to be the leader of any NGO. But unfortunately, Gatom Borang is an engineer, executive engineer. He is a government servant. He is supposed not to be hold this post, but they violated it, and they are holding this president post of Adibane Kebang. Norm says that he should obtain no criminal certificate from the police station, and he should submit Aadhaar card, and then only he can contest the presidency post of Adibane Kebang.
Through this press conference, I want to let everybody to know that the interim committee, which has been formed out of the Dapong Kebang, is the officially recognized ABK office bearers. Now, even if you people go to the registration office, you will find that ABK office bearers is headed by our president, Obang Dai. No one is there on the record. Now, now our self-styled, we can say, or that invalid group, they have nowhere in the record of registration office, and they cannot be treated as our ABK president or secretary, whatever man. Kindly, you all Adis should know that present incumbents, president, secretaries are this sitting over here. None are there. This is my information to you all.
Today, along with my few remaining of the beginners of the Adibana Kabang, and because of their age, now I become their mouthpiece. Through this, I would like to clarify something that Adibana Kabang was registered not on the table. After Bango to Bango, after mobilizing all the villages, and it had taken 4 years, then after we had registered as per the consent of our Adi people. And we got shocked that when it was invalid in the year 2008. And today, we are here with my beginner friends. Most of them are 85 plus, but then they are here in the capital just to keep wishing to the new interim team. We are hoping that they will conduct election within 6 months, and hoping as a beginners that the darkest moment is just few seconds before the morning light. Thank you.
Adibana Kabang!